Hi, hello. Myself Krishna Kumar. I am associate developer in Hinterly. So now I talk about Salesforce billing use cases. In Salesforce, they don't have any standard native tool for document generation, so that we integrate third-party tool like Conga, SDocs, Nintex in our marketplace. Marketplace means Salesforce App Exchange. So my use case is here. I show you. Yeah. So my use case as a billing ops user, I should be able to generate an invoice document and send it to the customer. The customer should be able to view it in the inbox. So for this use case, I integrated Conga Composer and Conga Trigger. So why we suggested why I am implemented Conga means, so Salesforce, um, the customer who purchased Salesforce billing, so they actually recommended Conga. So why they actually recommended Conga means, so the Conga is completely free for the who purchased Salesforce billing or customer. That's why they recommended Conga for the invoice document generations. So let me show it in my app. So this is my billing app. So for demo purpose, I already installed Salesforce billing package and Conga Composer here. But let's start quick demo of how Conga Composer is working. So launcher, we type Conga Composer here. So yeah. So this is quick start. So actually it's not working fine. So in this quick start we create this launch quick start. So it automatically create the some custom buttons for our requirements. It's not working. So first of all we create um, Kanga queries. So the Kanga queries actually uh, use case of actually the Conga queries was Conga queries and SOQ statements to merge Salesforce data into your documents, and Conga queries are used anytime you need to access child object or need to access data that is not in your master object. So uh, for demo purpose, I created some Conga queries. So let me show you. So in invoice object, these are the fields and the uh, child object fields are queried here. So here you go to Conga query builder. So you can easily uh, wait. So here you go to this invoice line and click next. So here you see all the fields you want. You just click this button and give next. It will save the it will store in our record. So yeah, let's pretty much then configure the Conga templates. So here, so you create one new template here. Um, just to give a name template. And what template type actually label or envelope we give default document. So just click save. So here the related list. So in notes and attachment, you you need to upload your the designs of your invoice. Yeah. So I will upload here. So this is one. Yeah. So upload this template here. So I give done. Here you see the preview of the invoice document, how it's, yeah. So this is what we upload the file in our created Conga template. So then, so let's see about the important thing in Conga Composer. So we create the custom button. So for custom button, we go to setup. So I show you how to configure the custom button. Yeah. So here go to object manager. So, invoice, object, invoice object, go to buttons and links. So for demo purpose, I already created the invoice generation button here. So this is, so label was invoice generation and it's display detail, but where it's displayed like a detail page. So in Conga Composer custom button have non-auth buttons and auth buttons. So here I added OAuth buttons. OAuth button means pretty much open authorization. Open authorization is a differently security protocol that is required for all Conga Composer buttons created in the Salesforce Lightning user interface. So the base URL of OAuth buttons looks like this is, yeah. So other than that, these are the parameters we passed in this custom link button. Yeah. So so username, invoice ID, query ID, template, which is we created before, right? So the template ID. Then this is contact ID is pretty much important. It's in the mail, which is associated to that account. So this is pretty much important in the Conga Composer. I let me show it in this button in UI. So once you created this button, you place this button in your page layout, and I show in the page. So go to invoice here. Sorry, it's invoice. So I open this first one, this invoice. So here you see this uh, custom button. So click this button, it will redirect to Conga. Yeah, I will show you an important thing here, the template builder. So what was the use of the template builder is, so uh, which is I earlier mentioned, right? I showed demo the Conga query, so which helps this template builder. So in master, you click whatever you feel you want, it will available in this, the template builder. If you want this invoice action, you click here and get the field of the uh, invoice action. So it goes to paste it in your invoice template. If you want here this uh, field, you just paste it here, so it will reflect on your invoice generation. So I show you, give back here, and so give merge and download here. So you will see your uh, invoice, so automatically downloaded. Yeah. So yeah, I show you. So yeah, I created this. So it's an invoice, TVS lodging, the billing address, invoice. number, date, amount due, tax calculations, product code. So pretty much done. So I said earlier, right? I installed Conga Trigger also. So what was the purpose of Conga Trigger is so automations. So if invoice is posted, it's automatically send a uh, invoice document to the customer. So that I installed Conga Trigger. So we'll see how we configure this Conga Trigger. So go to the Conga Trigger flow builder here. Yeah. So in master object, we search it's loading. Please wait. So here you search your object. In object, we search our custom button here. So give our button and it will converted as a formula. The link was converted as a formula and uh, copy this or else you created the field here. So the best practice, you should copy the entire formula and go to the setup. In setup, so go to invoice object and fields and relationship. So here I already created the formula field. So yeah, I pasted this that all formulas. So which is converted as a link. I pasted here and create this field over here. So this field was actually, the purpose of the field was actually it used to uh, trigger your invoice using outbound messages. So for that I created on outbound messages here. So sorry, yeah, invoice mail generation. So I queried this selected fields ID and invoice test. So is this I created this formula field. So I save it here. So the purpose of the invoice mail outbound messages, it used to call the actions in the flow. So the flow I created for once the invoice was posted. Once the invoice was posted, it automatically sent to the invoice document to the customer. So here I use the outbound messages here. Yeah, it will not show. So actually, I use this outbound message to call the in the flow actions. So I show you UA, which work actually. Yeah, this is the invoice. So which is not yet posted. So I give here posted. Yeah, it the flow was triggered uh, and sent to the document. The invoice document was sent to the customers. How we know the you know the document was sent or not. So go to the Conga Trigger dashboard. So you see 31 August 2023 9:10. So desktop time is same. So it's error status. Why it's error means it was trial version, and we need to pay for this Conga Trigger. It will works fine. Yeah. Mm, thank you.